somewhere in the Alps.
So, Agent Gracefully, you're part of our spy exchange program from Canada?
Try not to say my name too often. I'm trying to travel incognito.
Actually, you're traveling in the Alps. What do you have there?
I got something very important out of a smelly trash can.
Well, of course it's smelly if you got it out of a trash can. You need a hobby.
No, not smelly. Smelly! As in the Society of Meaningless Evil, Larceny, Lying, and Yelling.
Of course, our evil nemesis.
Spy Fox, you've got to get this trash bag to Spy Corps headquarters.
No, I've got a better idea. I'd better get this trash bag to Spy Corps headquarters.
Oh, and take this gadget from Professor. You may need it.
What is it?
Dehydrated skis. Inside of this little pill is a pair of skis. All you have to do is add water.
And pray tell, why would I need a pair of skis? I came to get information, not recreation.
You may need them to get away from those bad guys. Good luck, Spy Fox.
Bad guys? Got water? I've got to get out of here. Although this would be a nice getaway cottage, I've got to get this bag to Spy Corps headquarters. It's a bucket of water. Water, work your magic. The dehydrated skis are now rehydrated. Feet, don't fail me now. Skis, I mean. I wonder which way I should go. I wonder which way I should go. With my Olympic ski ability, I bet I can ski right past those goons. Which way should I go? Did you miss me, Chief?
So you've analyzed the trash bag, I see. What have you found?
It's a model box 1/1000 scale for one evil robot. On the side it says
It has a mailing label that reads Tula Road. Inside the box are assembly instructions. You'd better take these with you, Spy Fox.
Wow, you can learn a lot by reading.
If Smelly is involved, they must be up to their usual no-goodness. You'd best go check out this World's Fair. Monkey Penny and Quack have already set up the mobile command center.
I'm on my way, Chief.
Spy Fox, are you okay?
Shaken but not stirred, Monkey Penny.
So it looks like we're on to something big.
Yes, I think Smelly is up to some monkey business, Monkey Penny. And it looks like it's up to you, me, and Professor Quack to get to the bottom of it. Well, you and me anyway, Monkey Penny. I brought the assembly instructions I got out of the smelly trash bag.
Well, of course it's smelly if you got it out of a trash bag, Spy Fox.
No, Monkey Penny, not smelly. Smelly, as in the Society for Meaningless Evil, Larceny, Lying, and Yelling.
Our evil nemesis.
Why don't you leave those assembly instructions here with me? Then you can refer to them whenever you're back here at the Mobile Command Center. And remember, you can contact me via your spy watch at any time.
Don't forget to check out the Spy Vending Machine, Spy Fox. It's full of new gadgets for you to try out. I'm sure you'll find some of them quite useful.
Thanks. Now I need to go get busy and go give that LaRoche at the Chateau LaRoche a visit and find out just what he's up to. This is a rather cool-looking device. What is it?
You place a photo in the photo slot, choose an occupation, and any name you like, then press the Process ID button.
You're amazing. What if I made an ID, but then I
Just reset the name and occupation, insert a new photo, then press the Process ID button.
It says World's Fair entrance. Are you happy with your job as a service guard?
Oh yes, quite happy, thank you. Still, I like to immerse myself in the peaceful harmony of bungee jumping. Excuse me, sir.
What seems to be the problem?
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad tidings, but unfortunately, I cannot allow you to enter through the service entrance. I'm sorry, but I can only let cashiers with proper ID in today. See? It has the job title of cashier and a matching photo.
I seem to have lost my ID. Can you let me in without one?
I feel your pain, sir. Really, I do. Unfortunately,
It seems that I'll have to find a way to get the proper ID. The entrance is closed and it's locked up tighter than an impervious steel door. A free photo booth. Just one of the many joyous pleasures in life. None. Dentist. France. Dishwasher. Fisherman. Wrestler. Waitress. Golfer. Tourist. Cashier. Arena. Nun. Dentist. France. That's not really my best song. With the photo in place, I can now make a new ID card. Cashier. Nell. Professor Quack's machine works perfectly. My identification card is complete. I expect that this will come in quite handy. Here you are, sir. One cashier ID card.
oh my, I'm so happy that you were able to find it. Let me guess, it was in your other pants, wasn't it?
Why, yes it was. You must be psychic. If you'll excuse me, I'm late for work and they need me in the restaurant.
Oh, I understand. I won't keep you any longer. I'll just keep your ID on file for you now.
Keep up the good work.
Have a spectacular day, and if I don't see you tomorrow...
That's a good-looking oven. May I try it, please?
Sorry? Only a trained chef can operate that oven, and I'm afraid you don't look anything like a chef. Stir, stir, stir.
Ah, Napoleon LaRoche. I should have known you'd taken up with the likes of Smelly.
So Spy Corps has sent the famous Spy Fox to try and stop my plans for world domination.
World domination? Of course.
Ha! Since you are one of the few people who could possibly understand my genius, I will explain my entire plan to you in nauseating detail. You see, I reversed the scale on the smelly evil dogbot assembly instructions. I've created a 1000 to 1 scale, fully functioning evil dogbot.
Just where do you think you can hide such a monstrosity?
You silly spy. You're standing in it.
Of course, you've disguised the complete with a revolving restaurant.
One has to eat, no? Observe the means to my world domination. People buying tickets for the World's Fair. When the 1 millionth person has filed through, the dogbot, now wound to maximum capacity, will embark upon its horrifying rampage of destruction! Once I have unleashed the dogbot, all the world's leaders will sit up and beg for mercy. It is unstoppable. It cannot be called off because it has no off switch. Yes, I have removed the off switch.
That's what you think, LaRoche.
Even if you did find the off switch, you would still need the activation code to turn the switch off. And even if you had the off switch and the activation code, you could never hope to get past the diabolically clever security device located in the evil dogbot's Achilles heel, which is the only way into the dogbot's inner workings. It is hopeless, Monsieur Le Fox. There's no way you can beat me!
You'll never get away with this, LaRoche.
Oh, I think I will. And now, Monsieur Le Spy Fox, adieu!
Judging by those monstrous metallic molars, I've been imprisoned in the dogbot's mouth. How humiliating. I must find a way out of this cell so I can... If I could only reach that fire escape through these teeth. I can gather information about LaRoche with this talk balloon. LaRoche's goons didn't follow the assembly instructions close enough. They seem to have left a few gears missing out traction. This gear must go somewhere in here. This gear is too big to go there. I bet this loose gear is supposed to go somewhere. That did the trick. Well, I guess it's like they say, the tooth shall set you free. Talk about escaping by the skin of your teeth. Now to stop LaRoche and his evil plans for world domination. My spy watch is beeping. I'd better answer it.
Please stand by.
Spy Fox, Agent Walter Wireless has intercepted a microfiche message from Dottie Dash.
Where's it coming from?
It sounds like it's coming from an exhibit called We World.
We World, eh? Sounds silly.
The message is staticky, and Walter Wireless needs to get closer to hear it. You can pick him up here at the Mobile Command Center.
By the way, I've recorded Napoleon LaRoche's evil plans and I'm sending them to you via the Spy Watch.
I look forward to hearing the dish. Monkey Penny, out.
Is it true that the word souvenir is from the French, meaning the act of remembering?
Well, I don't really, well, I'm not sure. I seem to have forgotten. Hold up there, sir. You have a stamp on your hand?
No, I can't say that I do.
I better stamp your hand so you can get back into the fair. There you are, sir. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Spy Fox, I've been waiting for you. Smelly is up to their usual bag of dirty tricks, I see.
Walter Wireless, Spy Corps' top tracking bug. Good to be working with you again, Walt.
You too, Spy Fox. The last time I ended up with a fever from being cat scratched.
Right. Sorry about that. So, you picked up a microfiche message from Dottie Dash.
That's right, but all I could make out was something regarding an off-switch activation code before the signal went dead. I've got to find Dottie Dash, Spy Fox. This must be important. The signal was traced to an exhibit in the fair called WeWorld.
WeWorld, eh? Sounds like your kind of place. Well, hop aboard, Walter, and I'll get you into this WeWorld.
I'm in there like swimwear.
Heh, that's my line. You must be the guard who defends this place.
That's classified information, laddie. How did you find that out?
You're dressed as a guard and you're defensive. The only thing standing in between me and the inside is a locked door.
Unless you're playing piano. Hands off those keys. Those keys are to all the exhibits at the fair, and they're my responsibility.
Well, actually, I do play piano.
Just keep your hands off those keys.
Have you been giving massages for very long?
Most of them are pretty short.
That's good. Ouch!
That should have you feeling lighter than air.
That's the Spy Key Replicator Can. Which key should I take a picture of? Key 2. That bad guy put on those glasses, breathed on that breath device, and the secret door opened. That must be the secret door LaRoche mentioned that leads to the inner workings of the evil Dogbot. I need to figure out how to get in there. These rose-tinted glasses might come in handy. I'd better answer my spy watch.
Please stand by.
Spy Fox, an informant has a hot tip about the off switch and is waiting for you at the Food of the Future exhibit. Ask for the candy apple.
The candy apple. Got it, thanks.
Monkey Penny signing off.
Spy Fox out. Apples have always been associated with wisdom.
Don't you like the way they go crunchity crunch?
Anything else?
I like the way they go crunchity crunch.
So that's my contact, eh? Brilliant disguise. I'd like a candied apple, please.
Certainly, sir. Here at Food of the Future, all food is on sticks. It allows you to enjoy your favorite foods without using a knife or fork or having to stop what you're doing. Here you go, a free candied apple on a stick sample.
Well, I have the candied apple.
Isn't that just grand?
Yes, but I, meaning me, have in my possession the candied apple.
Only one candied apple sample per customer. Now run along and enjoy the fair, Pumpkin.
Maybe she wants me to come back when there are less people around. Oh well, this candied apple looks good.
Watch what you're doing. You want to give me a coronary?
Ah, Lenny, you're the apple of my eye. What information do you have for me?
Hi, Spy Fox. Listen close. There are spies everywhere, so don't look directly at me. This leaf contains the information that you need.
This is too small to read.
What do you want from me? I wrote it with my teeth. Now I got to split. People are starting to stare. Throw me in the dumpster.
Suit yourself.
Oh! I'm all right. Save yourself.
Is this Plant World?
Correct, my dear. I am Madam Ladybug, the slightly irritated owner of Plant World. Instead of the beauteous red rose I ordered, I have been sent a mutant Venus flytrap by Napoleon LaRoche.
Nice cage, though.
A locked cage for which I have On top of it all, this particular Venus flytrap has some...
Interesting. It's the off switch. How diabolical of LaRoche to... I've got to get it out of there and find a rose for the ladybug. No small feat. I can use this talk balloon to gather information about getting a rose for Madam Ladybug. I can see a star, a circle, and a triangle on this leaf. It's some kind of combination lock for this display cage. I did it!
I would really love to put a rose in that display cage.
You object to the mutant Venus flytrap plant?
Of course I do. They eat insects, you know.
Do you ever think about how many candles you could make if you melted the wax figures?
Don't even joke about that. This is my profession you're talking about.
That's the spy heat. Just watch this spy heat the joint up with a demo of his spy heat. Excuse me, but the temperature has...
Oh no! I must call the air conditioning repair place! Oh dear, I'll be on hold for hours!
That spy heat certainly was the hot ticket. Wolfgang Duck, an innovative chef known for his imaginative pairings of fresh local ingredients with his own version of what's tasty today. I like to cook, and I'm an imaginative fox. A chef outfit just might come in handy.
Go right in, Nell.
Stir, stir, stir. Clip, clip, clip.
Here's where I...
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
Ahem.
Oh, excuse me, I didn't see you come in, Chef Wolfgang. What a pleasant surprise.
Well, I was in the neighborhood and I thought to myself, my, it has been a long time since I last prepared food inside a giant mechanical dog.
Yes, well, of course, as a fellow master chef, you are welcome to make use of my kitchen.
That's very generous of you. I believe
But you may not use my wooden spoons. The purple ones, they are mine and I need them.
Of course, how foolish of me.
You know, of course, that too many master chefs spoil the broth.
Chef Dinah, I can honestly say that compared to you, I am merely an imposter.
Oh, Wolfgang. You are such a kidder. You are too kind, too kind. Stir, stir, stir.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Stir, stir, stir.
I have to admit that at first I thought Professor Quack's idea for a spy camera was half-baked, but it turns out to be pretty hot stuff.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
I'll leave my chef outfit here, just in case I need it later.
Stir, stir, stir. Where do you think you're going? That exhibit is closed.
It's all right. I have a key.
Oh, well. If you've got a key, then go right in.
Ah, the right key. Excellent. See, I told you I had a key. This opening is too small to get through. It'll take someone much smaller than myself to get through. There you go, Walter. You've got to find Dottie Dash, the microfish.
You can count on me, Spy Fox. I am currently on the lookout for Dottie Dash and her microfish message. This car is my ticket to the dream house. This is the only way to travel. Well now, things are starting to look up. What a shocking waste of valuable attic space. I've been told that it's impolite to stare, but in this case, I'll make an exception. This button opened that door. The refrigerator is now in cold storage. My instinct tells me I'm getting closer to Dottie Dash's location. I can open and close the top drawer with this button, but will it sort my socks? This button opens and closes the bottom drawer. And the $74 million question is, who invented the retractable TV? Close, but no banana. Typically, I would open and close the drawer by hand. Calm, cool thinking pays off. Film at 11. Around and around and down. This is Walter Wireless. Eureka! Astounding. There is a bathtub in the floor, and it looks deep. That closed the floor over the tub.
Walter, I'm glad you found me. I've been on surveillance here in WeWorld, searching the airwaves for anything suspicious. I intercepted a smelly message that has to do with some activation code. My equipment went on a fritz before I could get the whole message to you in Spy Corps, but I think it's really important.
I'm sure it is, but if it was a radio message, how do you know it smelled bad?
Not smelly, smelly. The Society for Meaningless Evil, Larceny, Lying, and Yelling.
All right, our evil nemesis. So what was the rest of the message? I need to transmit it to Spy Fox right away.
Of course. The activation code is cherry, pineapple, orange.
Got it. Walter Wireless calling Spy Fox.
Please stand by.
Come in, Spy Fox.
I read you loud and clear, Walter. Did you find Dottie Dash?
I did. I'm going to transmit the activation code Dottie intercepted to you via the Spy Watch. Stay tuned.
Cherry, pineapple, orange. I've got it, Walt. Good job, Dottie.
Thanks, Spy Fox. The rest is up to you now.
Good luck, Spy Fox. This is Walter Wireless, signing off.
I've got the off-switch activation code. Now that LaRoche is in for it.
I had been waiting in line for over 12 hours to ride the ride. A cream-filled adventure. It was the highlight of the fair. The attendant refused to let me on because I was not tall enough to go through the turnstile. The turnstile. But other, taller kids laughed at me. I thought that one day it would be I who would do the laughing. I am laughing. See, it is I who is laughing. Yes. Very soon the evil Dogbot will be fully wound. And without the off switch there will be no way for anyone to stop me from crushing all the turnstiles and conquering the world!
It's the off code for the evil Dogbot. Cherry, pineapple, orange. It's the off code for... It's the off... Something seems fishy. Cod, bare your soul.
Oh, I'm sadder than an ant in a neck brace at a picnic. In the old days, it never failed. The Cape Cod would razzle and dazzle with his mighty cape of joy, and then the finale. A shot out of the cannon.
Sounds exciting.
Then, one fateful day, we were at a sea monkey convention and my assistants Goldie and Blow were setting up my act. My lucky clear goggles were misplaced, and in their stead was a pair of dark goggles.
So what you're saying is that you need your lucky clear goggles?
You ever try to steer yourself with dark goggles after you've been shot out of a cannon, son?
Not lately, no.
Well, it's impossible to see the target.
How about lending me your dark goggles?
Since I don't have my lucky clear goggles, I need something to wear for my act. Even though these ones are so dark, I keep missing the target.
What's this? It looks like a pair of binoculars. Whatever that thing is, it's letting that bad guy type with the glasses on into the evil Dogbot's Achilles heel. It looks like some kind of breath analyzer. There's too much of a rose tint on that screen to make out what breath it's showing. I need to put the glasses on before I can see the fair with a rosy glow. Ah, these glasses really add a rosy glow to the whole fair. Groovy. These binoculars work swell. I can see that goon breathing into the analyzer. Something's appearing on screen. It looks like Pickle Pot Pie. That breath analyzer is checking for the aroma of Pickle Pot Pie. I just need to eat some Pickle Pot Pie and breathe into that breath analyzer, and then I'll be able to get in that evil Dogbot. I can use this talk balloon to gather information about the breath analyzer food Pickle Pot Pie.
Go right in, Nell.
Can you prepare Pickle Pot Pie?
Why, I won the French Cooking Medal of Honor for my pickle pot pie. And of course I can make it. Well, that is, I could make it. But I only have one pickle right now.
Can't you make it with the one pickle you do have?
Absolutely not. Good pickle pot pie must be made with exactly 2 pickles. Here, you can take this one, and if you can find another exactly like it, I'd be more than happy to make you some pickle pot pie.
Thanks, Chef. 2 pickles, eh? I'll get those for you on the double.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
Welcome to You Clone It, where you get two for the price of one.
Stereo sheep.
I'm Doll, and I'm Lee.
Hello, Dolly. So nice to have you back where you belong. I have this pickle.
Don't come running to us with your troubles. I think he wants us to quote it, Doll. Very well, Lee. You do the honors. No, after you. I insist. No, please. After you.
I'll do it.
Don't touch that! Isn't that amazing?
Yes, but does it do julienne fries?
You can always tell when a customer's not going to buy, Lee. You speak the truth, Doll.
Go right in, Nell.
Stir, stir, stir.
Here you are. 2 big, juicy pickles.
Wonderful! How exciting that you should find 2 so identical. They appear to be exactly alike.
Perhaps they're related.
The secret to gourmet cooking is careful mixing of only the finest ingredients.
Hopefully we'll have the opportunity to try that one of these days.
Voila! Oh, thank you!
My breath should now be potent enough to get me past that electronic sniffer and into the secret workings of the giant robot dog.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
What do you know about that? Pickle pot pie did the trick. Now I can come and go as I please. LaRoche's breath analyzer was no match for a clever international spy like me. I must be in the belly of LaRoche's evil beast. I should have a look around.
Look at them. The fools are unaware that by simply entering the fair, they are making possible my plans for work. As they enter the fair, they pass through a turn. These gears in turn rotate a giant underground thread screw that passes below the fair to the base of my cleverly disguised giant robot dog. From there, a series of gears turn, spinning the drive shaft, which turn, yet more gears that wind up the massive spring that will power my unstoppable, evil Dogbot. When the 1 millionth tourist comes to the turnstile, my evil Dogbot will be completely wound. And then, I will unleash the Dogbot on the unsuspecting world and conquer it in the name of Smelly! Ha ha ha! Holy Roach, that is a good one.
Delicious.
The opening and closing of that door must be controlled by some sort of fingerprint recognition device. I wonder what would happen if... A picture of LaRoche. I'll bet if I want to get into that room, I'll have to find a way to get a copy of LaRoche's fingerprint. This must be the place where LaRoche got that fly trap he delivered to Platworld. I don't want that welder to see me. I wonder if I can get that welder to stay at the conveyor belt longer so I can get those goggles. I can't go over there while the guard is watching. That makes the conveyor belt go faster. I have the goggles. Those mutant Venus flytraps sure have a taste for flies. I guess that's why they're called flytraps. I thought I heard someone say, walk into the light. I have to find a way to shield my eyes. I believe these are yours, Caped Cod.
My lucky goggles! I can't believe my eyes! Ugh, everything sure smells a lot different with these on.
You mean looks a lot different, don't you?
No, smells a lot different. Where'd you find these?
Sorry, they've been in my pocket for a while. Can I borrow your dark goggles, Caped Cod?
Heck, son, you can have them. I don't need them anymore. Best not to use them for flying out of a cannon, though.
Thanks, that's good to know. Those are the spy skates. That's the fingerprint replicator utensil kit. Those are really nice roses.
Thanks. I throw them to ice skaters who do a perfect triple greasy axle.
I can gather information about the triple greasy axle ice skating move with this talk balloon. What's the best part of working here?
Locking up.
That's the 1996 Big Pig Biathlon Cup, given to the couple who can play Go Fish while ice dancing. It seems Mr. Big Pig has won every year since it began. I had no idea he was so graceful. What do you know about the triple greasy axle ice skating move?
You look tense. Let me give you a massage. I tell you, kiddo, I did the triple greasy axle as the masked she-bear. In fact, that skating move is fully illustrated in the latest edition of the bi-monthly magazine Skaters Weekly in a color diagram and everything.
Color diagram? May I have that?
It's all yours, sweetie.
Thanks. Here's where That's not going to do me any good. That won't do. Now I'm set to show off the moves I've learned in the Spy Ice Follies. This should do the trick. I was so good I burned the skates out. Oh well, I don't need them anymore.
You did it, kid! I haven't seen a move like that since Sonia Henpeck.
Thank you. What a perfect red rose. Madame, would this rose be suitable?
Oh, thank you, sir. I'll just replace that atrocious flytrap with this beauteous rose.
Nicely done. I can dispose of that flytrap for you.
How polite. Obviously, you're a fox with home training.
Yes, I am housebroken, thank you.
Go right in, Nell.
Oh, gracious me. Oh, my, oh dear, oh dear, oh.
Excuse me, what's the matter?
I don't have a single fork for Mr. LaRoche's dinner, and he gets so surly when he has to wait for his food.
Well, you know the old saying, surly to bed and surly to rise. Ah, that's LaRoche's dinner?
Yes, spit-roasted boot béarnaise.
Don't tell me. The sauce isn't...
Oh, yes, it is.
Ugh. I think I'm going to be sick.
Now, where are those forks?
Here's where... Here you are. It so happens I carry a fork for just this kind of situation.
A fork? I've been looking all over for one.
I learned in boot camp it pays to have a fork at all times.
Thank you. I'd better get this spit-roasted boot béarnaise out to Napoleon the Roach before he starts acting like a heel.
It's only a matter of time now before I have LaRoche's prince.
Spit-roasted boot béarnaise, my favorite dish.
This boot was made for eating.
And that's just what I'll do.
Pretty soon that boot is going to be inside of you.
There it is. Now I'm almost ready to give LaRoche the boot. And I don't mean for dinner.
A little tough, but still good.
Let's give this a try, shall we? Like the old song says, a spoonful of LaRoche's fingerprint helps the steel door go down. It's the off code for the evil dog bot. Cherry, pineapple, orange. That must be where I need to set the off switch activation code. That must be the on switch for the evil dog bot. The only thing that could complete this picture is a plate of pancakes. The light is bright, but this spy is brighter. That looks just like the perfect place to set this mutant Venus flytrap. This must be the place where LaRoche got that fly trap he delivered to Platworld. It seems that mutant Venus flytrap prefers to eat flies instead of off switches for giant evil dogbots. UV rating 750. These should show me the light in a good way. I have the off switch. LaRoche's evil scheme is crumbling.
Soon my diabolical plan will reach its fiendish fruition. I will be unstoppable. For who or what can possibly stand up to the onslaught of a big giant mechanical dog robot? My sophisticated machine of menace will march across the surface of the earth and claim it in my name. People will shout my name to the skies. LaRoche! 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 And I will say, yes, what is it? All the world leaders will sit up and beg for mercy. This is quite an evil plan, no?
At last, the off switch is in its place and the activation code is set correctly.
Finally, the 1 millionth customer has come to the turnstile. The dog bot is now fully operational. Let's hear it!
I don't must get to the off switch. Bad dogbot. Sit.
What? Spy Fox!
You called? LaRoche, your evil days are over.
I don't think so. The sun has not yet set.
I should go in after him. That LaRoche won't get away from me. I wonder what he's up to now.
That Spy Fox thinks he's so smart. I have one more trick to play before I make my escape through these sewer pipes. This computer program will set up 1 million toasters hidden in the dogbot. Together, the toasters will simultaneously burn 1 million pieces of toast, leaving a dark red, much like Seattle. Oh no! There is a bug in the program! Ah! I must check my variables and track down all the stray pixels.
That dastardly LaRoche won't get away with that. Not with Spy Fox on his trail. That hammer is too far to reach from here. I wonder where that pipe goes. That's a sewer pipe if I ever saw one. This ball-peen hammer looks interesting. It might come in handy. That grate is connected to that lever above by that triangle-shaped bolt. It looks like this bolt connects that sewer grate to the lever above. That pipe looks like it hasn't been used for ages. I've got it! There, that moved the sewer grate out of the way. I wonder where that pipe goes. It's down the drain for you, LaRoche.
What? You again? Let us stop. How humiliating.
For doing such a commendable job in catching Napoleon LaRoche, Spy Fox, eternal gratitude.
I had excellent help on this case, Chief.
Ah, yes. I present to you the Grand Golden Family Approved Fortified Supreme Certificate of Excellence.
Thanks, Chief. It was all in the line of duty.
The bad guys come to call on him, you know he'll even the score. When times are uncertain and mischief's afoot, and baddies are lurking about, the fox in the tux will give evil the boot. Spy calls are coming to call. Spy calls! He's the guy with the moves and the smarts to solve every crime. Spy Fox! He's the fox with the gadgets, you know that he'll win every time. Spy Fox! So run and hide, you baddies. Here he comes for you. He's Spy Fox! Spy Fox!
He is a fox who's beyond reproach, gizmos and gadgets galore. When the bad guys come to call on him, you know he'll even the score. When times are uncertain and mischief's afoot, and baddies are moving about, the fox in the tux will give evil the boot. Spy cars are coming to call. Spy Fox! He's the guy with the moves and the smarts to solve every crime. Spy Fox! He's the fox with the gadgets, you know that he'll win every time. Spy Fox! So run and hide, you baddies. Here he comes for you. He's Spy Fox! Spy Fox! Spy Fox! He is a